Hello there, this is Mr. Amponsa from SM Tutors. Right, today we're going to look at finding compound interest rate and depreciation rate. These are some of the questions that we have seen in the recent GCSEs that a lot of students seem to struggle on. So I just want to, I thought I should make this video to help you out. Right, compound interest. We know to find the value of an investment, normally, we have the amount equals the principal, 1 plus the interest rate over 100 to the power of how many years? Now, this question is giving us the principal, is giving us the amount at the end of 4 years, n is 4. And it wants us to find this I here. Now, we should note that the whole of this is the multiplier. So I am going to represent m to be the multiplier. So let me write out what I would normally do. So I would normally do 5,200 multiplied by the multiplier to the power of how many years? And that gives me £6,320.63. Now my goal is to find the multiplier first, and then I can work backwards to find what the actual interest rate is. Now to find the multiplier, I'll need to get rid of this 5,200 and get rid of this power of 4. So doing the inverse of that. So divide both by 5,200. Divide both by 5,200. So m to the power of 4, let me just put that on the calculator. $1.215505769. You can actually leave it as a fraction, which is quicker. And to now get rid of this 4, I would have to do a fourth root of 1.215505769. Now I'm just going to do that on my calculators, fourth roots, and then put the answer back to me in there so that I can put everything in there. That gave me multiplier is 1.04999, and it goes on and on. So I'm going to round that up to 1.05. Oops. Now 1.05 in percentage is 105%. So that means that x should be 105% minus 100%. And our rate gives us 5%. So 5 is x. So our interest rate is 5%. And you can do an answer check. It's always good to do an answer check on your calculator to make sure that you've got it right. So let me use a different color here. Answer check. So in your exams, when you got the time, do the answer check so that you work out boldly, making sure that you're okay. 5,200 times 1.05 to the power of 4. And that gave me 6,320.63. So I know I'm correct. And that's it. Right, the next question I'm going to go through is the depreciation question. So same method. Depreciation, we know that it goes down, so it's a minus there. So I know my multiplier is 1 minus x over 100. That's my multiplier. Original 25,000. Let M be the multiplier. 25,000 times multiplier to the power of 5 gives us £11,760 and 68 pence. Time to work backwards. Divide both sides by 25,000. You need to be careful here because a lot of people do not like to divide a smaller number by a bigger number. They will end up doing 25,000 divided by that. Stick to the rule. You're working backwards. We get rid of 25,000. So you divide by 25,000. I'm going to leave it as a fraction just to avoid me writing a lot of decimals. And now I need to get rid of power of 5, so I'm going to do the fifth root. Put on the calculator. And I got 0.86. So my multiplier is 0.86, which is equivalent to 86%. Now this tells me that X is going to be 100% minus 86%. That's 14%. So this was depreciated at a rate of 14%. Now let's check our answer. Make sure we are good. So answer check. 25,000 times 0.86 to the power of 5. Put on calculator. And you check on your calculator, so make sure you're getting it right. And it gave me the same answer there. So I know that my rate is correct. Final one, let's look at one lovely past question, GCSE past question. So Katie invests £2,000 in a savings for 3 years. The account pays compound interest at an annual rate of 2.5% for the first year. And then the second and the third is X. So we need to find the rate for the second and the third. So first of all, let's work the first year. So first year, we've got 2,000 times our multiplier. Our multiplier is going to be 1.025. Don't forget we add in 2.5 to 100%. It's 102.5. And then we divide it by 100 to get 1.025. And that's for the first year. So it's just a power of 1. So we leave it like that. That's 2,050. So our first year, we have 2,050. Now, subsequent years, we are going to invest 2,050 at m to the power of 2 for 2 years. So again, our multiplier is m. And we've been told that that gives us 2,124.46. So let's work backwards. Divide. So m squared gives us that over that. And therefore, m is going to be a square root so calculator, let's put that on there. and we have 1.017998 on and on and on. So roughly, I'm going to round this to 1.018, which is 101.8%. Now we need what x is. We know that x, since a multiplier, so that's multiplier, don't forget, that's not x. A lot of people get to this point and they leave it like that. We want x, what was added on. So to find x, let me use a different color for that one. So to find x, I'm just going to minus 100% from 101. And that gives you 1.8%. So the rate of interest for second year is 1.8%. And that's a 4-mark question. Very lovely question. And you would get marks for writing down your working out. The first mark here, you will get marks for dividing, taking the square root, and just remembering to actually find x and not just the multiplier. And that's it. So I hope this makes sense. I've got some questions here that you can have a go. So have a go at these questions, just 5 questions. Press pause, and then after you can check the answers. So hopefully you got that right. The rate for the first one, we got 10%, 8%, 21%, 2.5%, and 35%. And that's it. So these are some of the good 4-mark questions that you could get in your GCSEs that a lot of students do not get a full mark for it. So I hope this helped. Make sure you comment, you subscribe to the channel, and you can share it to your friends as well.